I spent the night at a sleep-in in Charles City. Oops, take that in. I spent the night at a sleep-in in Charles City. It was okay, I guess. First room they sent me to didn't have a heater. Not one that worked anyway. Then I woke up this morning and they had everything for coffee except for a coffee filter. So I'm a little groggy. Oh well. Today I'm gonna find the mythical grave of Robert Funte and lay some flowers there. Then I have a couple boxes I'm going to send to Steve. They've been in my car. I should have shipped them out yesterday, but it'll be kind of poetic, I guess, to ship them from Charles City. Anyway, that's the plan for today. Go to the grave, mail some boxes, and drive back home. It's take a look at my hotel room. Here you go. Typical hotel room. Typical bland artwork. They put me in a double, which may be the only thing they have. Who knows? $94 for a place to sleep. And the news has been all about reactors going to melt down in Japan. They love to make people fear. They love to make people fear. But I'm drawn to the part of the Bible that says, and a third of the waters will be poisoned. It's in Revelations 8, I think. Who knows what's happening now? All I know is that lies are abundant. And that nothing can be trusted. And here's some of the scenes. And they're playing Beethoven. They love to make people fear. Because selling things is all about fear and sex. They just want people to have no peace. And now the commercial to sell things. I think it's about time to turn off television for the rest of my life. Because there's nothing good anymore. Not on TV. Take a look at the bathroom. Yay! Cool. Oh yeah. Here's a coffee machine with no coffee filter. And of course, since I paid $90 for this thing, I took all of the shampoos and stuff. What a great world where you can spend $94 to sleep in a room. Yeah. The defective heaters. And I forgot to show you my view. Impressive. Davis Oil over there. Entire panoramic view of Charles City from Sleep Inns, room 216. It's beautiful. Just thought I'd share. I'm checking out, and here's a record of the room as I leave. I barely used it, and I'm here. I just paid $94. Bye-bye, room. This is my day 2 in Charles City. I'm driving through a section of town that has no stop signs. I mean, I haven't seen that in years. Omaha has stop signs everywhere. It's a nice little town, Charles City. And the fact that they trust, it's a different kind of pace, I'll try to tell you that much. It's nice being able to glide through these areas and not stop for anything. I think Omaha used to have those sections, but we became modern. Perhaps we just had too much traffic. It's a nice town. I stopped at the post office to mail 2 packages to Steve, and there was a lady who pulled up in a very nicely kept up older car, who took up 3 parking spaces, left her car running, walked into the post office to mail a letter, and came out and just slowly put on her seatbelt. And it's a different pace here. It's a nicer pace, I think. People said hi in the post office, not the clerks. I'm talking about the people. Not that the clerks aren't people. I have no idea where Dad lived. Considering it was the 30s and 40s, it must have been the older section of town. that bridge is over, but it's a nice river. Whatever that means. Very pretty bridge. A little walk bridge. I'm on I'm at the end of Clark Street. There's a bird chirping outside very loudly. Chemtrail up there. Hello, Chemtrail. Thanks for dropping Lord knows what on us. That's a nice house. Another very nice house. Oh, glory. I'm going back to the cemetery now.
Continue 0.4 miles, then keep left on Kellogg Avenue.
Remember, Dad must have lived around here somewhere for them to bury their son in this cemetery. Really doesn't matter today, I know that, but
keep left on Kellogg Avenue.
Whoops, that was me. Drive around.
Continue 0.3 miles to address 928 on right.
Project funded by American Recovery and Reinvestment Act. Permanent paving project. $100,000. Weird.
Arrive at address 928 on right.
Well, that's not the cemetery yet, but It's down here. We can shut up now, Mr. GPS.
Recalculating.
Good. I'm gonna stop and put the camera in the... I'm just gonna hold it. I know there's an office over here. Riverside Cemetery Association. Come on in. Hello. Okay. I'm following this guy who's going to lead me right to the grave. There you go. It's going to be a hoot. I guess that's a chapel. Well, maybe it was a mausoleum, but it's a chapel. Looks like I was in the right section yesterday, but looks like there are no road markers.
Should be one of these two rows here.
Well, I know what it should look like. And that's probably it right there, isn't it?
Oh, that one is not it.
That's the general shape according to the picture on the internet. Boy, those geese are noisy this morning.
Oh, yeah. It should be that row there, but I'm not seeing it. Making sure it wasn't in this row here. It could even be buried underneath
Huh.
here or right there.
Wow. Well, the picture shows a stand up. Doesn't mean it still is standing, but
It could be standing. Could have been down towards that end, I believe.
it's listed as Robert Charles Funte.
110?
Yeah, space, this says space 3. So that implies either 3 from this end or 3 from that end, doesn't it?
No. There's spaces in each lot.
Oh, okay.
So that's the Shaw one. This row right here is Shaw.
Uh-huh, so it should be in this row?
It should be in one of these 2 rows here.
Okay.
I'm looking to see if I find other names on it.
You don't see a Benson or a Lindemeyer there? Casper. What an unfortunate name for a gravestone. Myra May Kelly. Earl B. Kelly.
That should be Hamilton. Or Wisconsin. It should be right.
That's not it. That's the closest thing to this picture, but
It should be right in here. No stone in there.
huh.
Let me build it. I know I've seen the name on it.
He's buried right next to him. Who is buried right next to him on that document?
Here would have been Ellsworth.
Ellsworth.
It might be this row.
This snow is packed hard. Oh, good.
Looks like it could probably use a foundation under it. Yep.
I guess the picture looks like it. Right next to Ellsworth, we have son Robert Chas. That was my half-brother.
Okay.
So, nice to meet you, half-brother. Thank you for your help.
Yep.
I would never have found this.
If you do want a foundation put under that, at a later, you can take the office number there, and you can call, and they can tell you approximately what it would cost to have a foundation put under it, so that the stone would be up.
Sure.
On top, like on this.
Yeah. How much? Do you have any clue what that runs? Just a ballpark.
Probably going to be looking at least $100, $150. Might even be more. I don't know.
$150, $200 wouldn't be bad.
Let me call Jeff, and it's only going to be a 20 by 24 pad, so.
Let's see who's on the end here so I can mark the thing for future travelers. I suppose this ground is...
You want to know about how much you'll do for a foundation? under it. It would be about a 20 by like 24 foundation. Okay, I'll let him know that. There's no foundation under it at all.
Evans.
Okay. All right, I'll let him know.
Right next to the road. The chapel is right there. And that's
all right, I'll let him know.
Evans.
Yep, bye. Be right around 225.
225?
Yep, because that includes setting the stone, resetting the stone onto the concrete.
Sure. Let me think about it a little bit.
Okay.
So, thank you for your time and your help.
No problem.
You've been more than helpful. Thank you.
Yep.
Hope you have good luck with that oil change.
Oh, I got the plug out now, so it's the easy part.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I could have never found that without him. Thank you. That was good. I'm going to sit in the car for a minute because I am cold. My hands are freezing. Holy mackerel. Okay. Now, as you're driving into the cemetery, which I think is the south entrance, this is the grave on the end, which you see the backside of Evans. And that shepherd hook may or may not be there. But Loomis, there's one. Loomis is a good marker. Here's a close-up of Loomis. And that's not the row he's in, but it's the row 2 rows down. I'd take a picture of that because it's next to the road here. And let's see. Now I made 2 things to put on a grave. I put these on Grandma's and Grandpa's grave for the last couple of years. They're just Easter eggs. And there's something to put on there. Handmade. Covered with a protective coating. So they shouldn't be affected by the weather too much. For many months if they stay out there. I don't expect them to be out there for very long here. On my grandparents' grave, the Reha grave, they usually stay on there until wind and sun and weather destroy them, or they haven't been stolen. They're weighted down with stuff inside, so they don't blow away easily. And one more thing. 2 more things, actually. Let's see here. Here you go. A fishing rod. It's actually a deluxe jig pole, which I just bought at the Ace Hardware. Everybody should have a fishing pole. And a stone that says peace on it, which I also got at Ace Hardware. Silly things to put on a grave. That's been there for 70 years, but I didn't even know he existed. My half-brother, Robert. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. There. Should be in indelible ink, I think. Oops. Forgot the year. What is today? Today is 3 something. Huh. Let's say it's there. I should have known you. Okay, if I can get over these snow piles. Bet he would be called Chaz rather than Robert or Bob. Maybe Bob. And we would have probably hated each other. That's what brothers seem to do. There you go. There you go. There. That's right. That's right next to Earl Ellsworth and Momberg. Dorothy and Wayne. Huh. Earl Ellsworth is buried in 41 also. And Best. They were both buried in 41 too. Stella and Father Frank J. 41. Bad year for a lot of people. I imagine Dad probably took it pretty hard. Oh, I know. I'll be right back. His Bible was owned by my father and mother. And before I leave, I'd like to read from it. Alright, the classic Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil. My cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. And a flying V formation is heading over. I don't know if you're seeing that, but it's a beautiful thing. Oops, wrong grave. I just noticed over here Paul Dean, son of H and F Kramer, August 25th, 1945, March 15th, 1946. Wow. All these short lives. Very glad to have met you, Robert. Chaz. So, yeah, it's on. After doing some research on the Floyd County Records Department, I determined that this piece of property was owned by my father's father. It starts right here. I'm on 110th Street. describe this. T64 is the road, county road, and 110th Street. And this is an 80-acre piece of land. Fairly big size. Hard to say where the farmhouse was back then. It'd be 100 years ago. But the county map shows a creek in the back, which aligns well with the story that I think William Funte told me once, that Clarence lived across the creek from him. This is a long ways away from Charles City. This is actually nearer Colwell. C-O-L-W-E-L-L. Big sized chunk of land. He owned it with somebody else named Fox. Then they sold it a number of years later. So the official address is Underwood and 110th Streets. Where the heck? Mitchell County, I think. Finding my way through these maps is a puzzle, but I seem to have found it. I'm not saying this is a... I don't know what to say about this. It's something I've been curious about, and now I found it. Let's see if the creek... Here's the driveway. I wonder what the name is here now. Stauffer. T. Stauffer. I'm going to drive in there just for fun. People usually somewhat friendly out here, I think. So we'll find out if T. Stauffer is having a bad day. Here's the dog. Hi, dog. Nice greenhouse in back. Okay, looks like I am in the right place on the map. He doesn't have any recollection of a Funte, but that was 100 years ago. He said the people who owned the place before him were, I think he said they were Sunbird. They owned it from the 50s, and then he's been here for about 19 years. But there's no recollection of a Funte in the area. Oh well, I tried and I found a little bit more about the area. This would have been a fine place to grow up. Of course, back then there weren't a lot of paved roads, and Charles City is what, 5 miles away from here, which on dirt roads is quite a chunk of miles. Different times. And Charles City wasn't the metropolis it is today either. 1906, 1907, they didn't even have any radio, or I'd imagine electricity even. Hard to say what they had. Hard to believe my dad went from no electricity, probably no indoor plumbing, no radio, And then, kind of amazing, one of the last things he saw would have been men landing on the moon. Pretty amazing. How much things changed in his lifetime. He fell short of watching Nixon being kicked out of office, impeached. He didn't see that part. He saw a lot of the good things in this country. And this is the place he grew up. I remember him as a good man. I haven't seen him since September 8th, 1972. But I remember him as a good man. That's all for now. FYI, that river I talked about earlier had no name for it. It's Cedar River.
Turn right on US 18.
CEDER. I see. I think it is.
Drive 2.9 miles, then turn right onto US 18 West.
Ooh, Floyd County Museum. I think I'm going to stop here first, because I have the time. Okay.
Recalculating. Turn right on 2nd Street, then
You
turn
can
right.
calculate all you want, baby. I'm just stopping in the museum here. Don't handpick me. I'm here for some good timing. Yeah. Don't make me feel bad about it, okay? Or else I'll treat you like I treated my last GPS. Like a bag of circuits.
Recalculating.
Yeah, you got
Recalculating.
Recalculate this.
Recalculating.
Recalculate this. My goodness sake. Everything with a female voice has to be of handpacking. Never mind. I'm going to put you back on the charger. So when I get down, we got a 4-hour drive ahead of us. You're going to need all the strength you can get. Lloyd County Museum. I think I was here with Ken last time. About 10 years ago, I'm not sure. Adult admission, $4. You can pay that.
Hi, can I help you?
Yep. You got any old stuff around here?
Just me.
Huh.
You want to go see the museum?
Sure, why not? Ooh. How much are the
What?
oh, they're there.
Oh, I thought you asked me that question. I'm sorry, what did you ask me?
I was wondering how much are the postcards?
Yeah, I think they're 25 cents for those smaller ones.
These up here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
On the rack, anyway. We have some originals down below. You done? We got butter. Oh, good. So what are you going to do?
We'll just wait till, I think we'll wait till that group comes downstairs and then they can have their crackers.
Oh, okay.
And then we'll split them again. Is that work?
Okay, that works great.
Yeah.
It better...
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah, I thought you expected, right?
Yep. I get in for free. I'm special.
Oh, okay. Just today, then.
Okay. Only on days I pay.
Okay.
that legal started in the late 1800s, but the building itself, I'm not sure. But legal started in the late 1800s. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
It's a very stylish outfit you have on.
Oh, thank you.
Walk down and walk back and see what you can see.
That's a lot of bottles.
Yeah.
Are you with
All the junk
Hey,
up there.
girls fashion.
No, I'm a kid, but I'm not with them.
Oh, okay.
I like that. Okay, walk down and then walk back up in the pile. We have time for it.
Yes, this is a place where you can buy probably cocaine legally.
She's 13 cents a pound.
Wait, what's this? That's way
I love this place.
Guys, you guys should try that. You guys should try this. Like, if you guys try to read that, do these glasses.
Okay. Okay, kids, we're off to school.
All right, let's go, guys. We have to go to school.
There better not be no mannequins.
Break. We're making you go to school.
How nice of you.
Oh, stop, guy. If I ever need this way upstairs. If I ever need some candles, I'll know where to punch it.
Ooh. Cheese, 13 cents a pound. I'll take 20 pounds, please. Coffee grinder. Sea sponges. How many sea creatures had to die so we'd have clean dishes? And the secret of charm is color. Advertising slogans never lose their insipidity. Color and diarrhea remedy. Humphrey's Specific cures fevers, congestion, worms, teething, diarrhea, dysentery. Cholera morbus. Oh my goodness. It cures everything. Whooping cough. That's me. That's me. Hi. Prescriptions from days gone by. See if I can find a day on there. Date. Oh, sure. There's one I don't care right now. First floor. Promo seltzer, fast relief. I think you can still buy that. Dr. King's New Life Pills. They always satisfy. What a pretty box. Humphrey's Home Specifics. Homeopathic specifics. Huh. Pretty. My goodness. That stuff has always been around. It's good. It's good stuff. Who do you remember? That's what we used to sharpen pencils with. We didn't have a lot of pens when I was young. Heading machine.
The pioneers would, they would use those fibers and put them together.
Mexican heat powder.
And maybe we could use wool too, maybe a horsehair. Maybe horsehair rope, or bear. Oh, bear. Is that bear? Does everybody have a weight? Okay. This is weighted down so that it keeps your candle straight.
What did they use in the old days? Because they wouldn't have had those little weights on them. Yes?
An original string. Or bunny's face.
Okay. If you needed a weight on the bottom of it to hold the string down. What? Bones? Good.
Yeah.
That's a good answer, yes.
Wax.
Yeah, they could start it with wax. What else?
Excuse me, please. Pardon me.
Buttons. Good point. Sticks and rocks. What else?
Horse.
Yeah. That would work.
Or a watch.
Okay, now I want you to watch. I want you to watch Miss Nancy. Just a moment. I'm just going to show you. Okay, so you guys will be sharing.
Hail to thee, fair maiden. Corn on a stick. We haven't invented that yet in the 21st century.
And kind of can. This is really.
It's being dried there?
Pardon?
That's how they dried it?
That's how they dried it. Yep.
I see.
So that's why we have these things.
Huh. You were making butter, I hear.
Yes, we were making butter back here.
Excellent. Carry on. Was it good butter?
It was wonderful.
This is back before plumbing, right?
This cabin?
Yeah.
Yes, no plumbing, no electricity, no furnace.
But
1853.
I see.
3 people lived in it. It's been moved 3 times.
That was a chore.
Yeah, because my husband was the one that moved it.
Huh.
Twice it was moved from its original site and it ended up in a park. And then from the park it came here.
Moved it piece by piece or intact?
No. He took the logs down one by one and numbered them. And then when he brought it back in, he had some kind of direction as to how they went back.
Huh. The good old days, eh?
Yeah. Hard work.
Yeah. And when the Super Bowl came on, they did what?
Sorry.
Uh-oh. That was Super Bowl.
That violin, that's what they did for entertainment.
Oh, that's why they played the violin. No Super Bowl.
That was the entertainment.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Omaha.
Wow. Just traveling through?
I have a half brother that's buried here. I didn't know about him until about a few weeks ago.
Are you originally from here?
No. My father was. I visited his the place where he grew up.
Oh.
That's that was 100 years ago.
Yeah.
They don't have any clue about my family name around there. I didn't expect they would. 100 years is 100 years.
Yeah. What was your family name?
Funte, F-U-N-T-E.
No?
I think there's still a couple people in town here, but
I'm not familiar with that name.
ooh, pie. Plastic too.
No, it's real.
Oh no.
No, it's real. But I wouldn't eat it.
Yeah. Built year 1853. You know what happens when you can learn how to read? You see facts.
I know.
They should hang it up higher where people can read it.
I don't, it must have been on a plaque at one time because I see the poles where it was, and perhaps when it was in the park.
That's true.
It probably was on a plaque.
Clothes on the line. We did that when I was a kid, not too long ago.
You know, not too many people do that. I still do it, but...
Yeah, it's cheaper.
Oh, they smell so much better.
Yeah. Spray them with Febreze for $5 a pint.
I like fresh air.
Well, thank you for your time.
Uh-huh.
All that work for nothing. I know that it takes a long time, and that's okay. Don't think that you're bad at it, but don't leave it in the wax too long, because then it melts the wax off the string. So you gotta have to dip it and bring it up.
got it figured out. Look at Puppet Kaylin and everybody else. Just down, up, drip, drip, let it drip, drip a little bit.
That's how they used to make light bulbs.
Who are you?
Me? I'm Dave.
Hi, Dave.
I did. I'm sorry.
Hi.
I scare myself when I look in the mirror. So.
This really hurts.
A lot, I'm sure.
You can, if you want, you could trade your hand.
That'd be fine. Good idea.
I'll trade this handle with this.
No, sorry.
I'm terrible.
That's cheating.
I don't want to be with you. I got wax all over my hands. It hurts.
You'll live. Trust me.
Wax hurts. My grandpa
Make it pretty good.
My grandpa used to put his fingers in the wax for like 25 minutes. It's creepy. The metal thing starting to turn brown.
Yep, that's okay. Hey, no, so, they didn't have TV?
It's time to go upstairs, I think. What will we find upstairs? It's a mystery until we're up there. And these old narrow steps are... Museum staff only. I just have to take a peek. Wow, that was fascinating. I'm very nosy. $0.21 a dozen. Just in a cream maker. Yes. Truly, these are thine good old days.
Well, they thought we tried and we haven't been that far, but let me have this down. What do you use? What's it called? Very good. You get an A. You know why? 75% or 80% of the kids who come in this room do not know that this is a ballpoint pen. They call it a pen because that's what we refer to it as a pen. Do you know why it's called a ballpoint pen?
Because, like on these, they had...
Yes.
Two-headed pigs. They're always a hit. Change track. Okay. I love you in there. Very cool. Place is much too classy for me. Anyway. Ooh, yellow goldfish bowl. That would have been cool. And whatever that is. Yes. That's a comfy looking bed. Not fond of the idea of the pitcher and basin thing. That's gross. Yeah. Not fond of any of that. Yes, sir, Bob. That's Bob. Hi, kids. Danny's home. Ooh, it's a rich family to have a telephone. Nice rocking chair. Kids, you need to get out and get some exercise. Ooh, that's a kind of a crappy looking bed. Ooh, an erector set. Train set. Train set. Ooh. Books. Before computers, there were books. All right. Pretty kitty.
Yeah. Oh.
This is the Colwell School. 1957 was a very good year. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Bob. Would have been about the year John Funte graduated from high school, I think. Let me see if there's a picture of him. I can't say. All of these people have gone out and finished their lives by now. Prophecy. It is now 10 years, and 10 years have passed since I graduated. For my vacation, I decided to take a trip to different states. Okay. Let's see. Miss Caldwell Creamery. Very, very lovely. And he was. Yeah. Trophies, trophies, trophies. They were a tough nut to crack. I like that guy. All right. What is this? Pin down there, all right. This floor. Yes, this is the place where the New World Order started. Right here. Yes. Uh-huh. I need some elevator music. Yes.
I'm happy with my
Tractor show. Yes. I remember hearing that my dad worked in a tractor factory around here. And I remember going to this place with Ken. Yeah. Now flying over Charles City. Washing your clothes has never been easier. Throw away that river rock. Yep. Bet that was powerful. Ooh. Big old monster tractor. And wheel is tall. About as tall as I am. Oliver Hart Par. Huh. I see. Whatever. That's a huge tractor. It's twice as tall as me, and it's like 12 feet. An amazing piece of work. Peanuts. Fresh roasted peanuts. I suppose it was the Oliver factory around here that my father worked at. It's time to pass this era and move on, I think. The Oliverettes. Cheerleaders for tractors everywhere. Yes. It looks like the 1940s version of Groovy. Oh, 59, sorry. Yeah. Can't read it because of the glare, but more photos on back. Oliverettes. Sure. I think so. Huh. Basket case. That's gross. Everywhere I point the camera, there's glare. I wonder if that's how Robert died. That would have been a tragedy for sure.
I can? Oh, this group is now down to 3.
Why does it only have tractors?
Is their group only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Well, somebody might. Okay, come on.
It's a lovely little town. Very lovely town. I wouldn't mind living here myself if things were different. Little park here. Big barking dog. And a bunch of kids running around. Something you don't see in Omaha anymore. Not really. Kids all seem to hang around inside playing games. Which they should if they want. I'm gonna resume my journey home. This is about 5 hours. It's a 3-hour. It's about 3 o'clock right now. Yuck. So I should make it home about 8.